Hi, I'm Lata Neogi and I am currently working as a service manager for Hewitt Associates, which is now called Aon Hewitt. My journey with quality started around 9 years ago, wherein I was selected for a Green Belt project and I got certified in the same year in 2002. Post that, I continued in informal role, which was alongside my existing ops role called a GB ambassador, wherein I was co-mentoring Greenbelt project leaders at that time. That's what interested me into quality. I wanted to know more about Six Sigma, about Lean, and I had decided at that point that I wanted this to be my career. So I have been in this role, in a formal quality role, for the last 5 years. First 2 years with WNS, and now with Aon Hewitt for 3 years. I'd like to talk about some of the best practices that I've learned being in the service center industry and having seen quality being implemented in various shape and forms in these three organizations that I've worked with. Firstly, let me talk about Genpact. Genpact, as you know, earlier Jekis, and this is the company which was evolved from GE. So the quality culture, Six Sigma culture was huge over there. Right from the top level leadership, which started with Jack Welch and further down, everybody was involved in the Six Sigma journey. I'll just take an example. There was a program which was launched when we were agents called XY Leadership Program. So two managers were given two of the key problems or the metrics that we had to solve for at that time. One manager took up accuracy, the other manager took up productivity. We as agents were given the X's. So while these were the Y's, the agents were given different X's. So one person was given vintage, one person was given let's say work type, one person was given for accuracy, let's say another person would be given the shift, etc., etc. So basically we wanted to find out at that stage how do we improve, let's say, communication and then achieve the end result of improving our accuracy. In that entire program, which lasted for about a year, there were a lot of fanfare, there were awards being given out, and what really happened in that 1 year was we as agents and as managers who was leading the Ys understood what is X and Y, which is the key relationship that Six Sigma drives, which is Y is equal to Fx. And that also got the management very clear about who are the people who can really take them further in this Six Sigma journey. Based on that experience, they selected some people who could do Green Belt projects. That went on for the next year in 2002, which was what I was a part of. So that is one structured approach that I think worked very well. Firstly, it helped people understand what Six Sigma is all about, right from the top level to the grassroots level. Secondly, it built the quality DNA like never before, because there were a lot of trainings, there were a lot of events and awards and functions happening around. Thirdly, it made sure that everybody was looking at processes, not only that we have to meet our metrics, but also about how do we go about improving them. So this was one thing that I really want to share with. My second experience was with WNS, where I joined them as a quality manager. WNS, as you know, is a third party, and clients are quite demanding. We are consistently trying to prove ourselves in the market. So there it was not much about the learning, but more about application of what I had learned. So you had to be quick, you had to think on your feet and decide what really applies. So if it was an issue with accuracy, is it the right sample size that you're using, you had to quickly be able to calculate it and translate it in normal layman terms to the ops person who is really looking for your help. For example, we tried and explained how we should not just look at averages but also look at variation, and started using box plots for dashboards. These are some of the simple examples in which, though we did not follow a strict Six Sigma rigor or a project, what we really did was use some of our basic Six Sigma tools and lean tools as well, like VNV analysis, VSM, and went about improving our processes, which was really the business need. My third experience is currently with Hewitt Associates, and here I have seen the quality culture or the quality structure grow from being nothing at all to one team which is highly respected today. So in our first year, if I may talk about, we were just doing projects to prove our worth, which was more related to releasing productivity and creating shared services model, huge cost out opportunities like let's reduce the facility cost by 10%, etc., etc. So these were this the first year was really a time when we tried to prove ourselves what we are all about. At the same time, we also started something called an idea generation forum, wherein each and every person who's involved with their day-to-day processing could give an idea about how things can be, let's say, automated or improve in their processes. This journey of idea generation has come a long way since then. So initially it was all about numbers and to get people to participate. Today we are really, after 3 years, we are really looking at the quality of the ideas that are coming in as well, and we reject ideas more than we approve them today. That is from the idea generation point of view. This idea generation forum also helps us generate our project ideas. So earlier, if you see, we were doing a lot of this cost out opportunities projects. Now we are focusing more on VSMs, on detail level process, where we're really getting into the process and trying to improve them. So I can see a lot of change in how the perception of the operations team has changed from then to now. Today, if they have a problem, if there's an escalation that they have received, they call us and they want us to help them take the decisions in a data driven way, which probably never used to happen earlier. They would rely more on their gut and their instinct. So it's been a good journey so far, and these are some of the key takeaways that I'll share, and I would give a key message to sum it up. I think quality is not about doing something for a year and going away and expecting great results. It is about a culture that needs to be driven through and through, and as the years go past, the returns are more. Secondly, each and every person, right from the grassroots to the top level, unless they're involved with quality, it is not going to be realized to its full potential. And thirdly, trainings is something which is very important, and project identification and project mentoring is something which is key. So you need to have the right quality professionals to guide you through this. I think if these three are taken care of, any organization can become a great quality organization. Thank you.